Hello YouTube, here we are, Community Craft. This is episode 5, and holding my chicken here, I'm ready to start another episode. So, in this episode, what I am thinking is, I'm going to build a carrot and potato farm. Those will be two separate ones. They'll have their own little tower, I will call them, because they will be towers, and I'm thinking they'll go on either side of the sign, and when I jump into my creative world to show you what I've made, you'll understand why. But before that, I got some mail the other day, so we're gonna check that out. As you can see, I've been resource gathering too for these farms. Coming to the safety of my home to read this in case some sort of mob decides to kill me. But anyways, here we are. Senior Teo, this is from Bagger. Yeah, we can skip that part. Just some trading. Okay. I also have some exciting news. I do not know if you have been to the southeast. I, on the other hand, have stumbled upon something very odd when I was on a simple mining expedition. Deep down in a cave system, I found old buildings from ancient times. I don't know if I should actually call it buildings. It seemed more like a temple of some kind. But it was not the point. But that was not the point. You see, as I explored the cave, I found something particular odd. I bet he meant particularly, but that's okay. I remember my old man telling me stories of another dimension from which only darkness appear. A place of true horror and death with a guardian of destructive magic. I have always been thinking that he was talking about the Nether, as we call it, but deep inside the old temple among crumbling stone, there it was, floating above a pool of burning lava, a construction of dark magic. I believe that those tales of my old man was telling me about have something to do with this construction. As I observed the construction, I was suddenly attacked by evil creatures that tried to dig into my skin. I had to run for my own survival, but I managed to write down the coordinates to place as I got into safety. I haven't had the courage to go down there again. I believe this is too much for me to take on myself. Therefore, I ask thee, Senior Teo, help me gather the strength needed to explore this construction. Help me prove that my old man wasn't insane. I don't know which horrors I might get you or any other into, but together we're strong. Together we can do anything. Bagger. So, P.S. Hope you don't mind the environmental changes we did. So, I believe he found the end portal. So, that should be coming up sometime, maybe soon. We'll probably be doing Ender Dragon fight. But like he said, him and Wolf had been doing some little changes around the spawn. They made this nice pool area. They put in a lot of these walkways, surrounded that, really made it look a lot better, and they're doing a lot on the server, so I appreciate that. But besides that, I will go into my creative world, see you guys there, show you what I have planned for this episode, and then I'll collect a couple more resources. I know I need cactus for dyes, and then I will see you back here to maybe do some building, but I'll be doing most of the building off camera probably, because I'm not very good at doing it on camera. So I'll see you in the creative world. Okay, so this is the design I have come up with. I think it looks rather nice. I think it'll look cool with two of these on either side of our Community Craft little sign back on the server. It's nice and white, and then I'm thinking on the front of the potato one, have that little symbol. On the front of the carrot one, have that little symbol. I'll show you what it looks like inside. You'll come in here, you'll have a button to press to harvest. It dispenses the water for a moment, long enough for all of the items to come and collect down in here, where I'll have a hopper that'll bring them out to a chest somewhere outside probably, and then you just go up to the different levels And right now I'm thinking I'll do 8 levels each, but I'll just have to see how tall that is and how it looks on the actual server. But yeah, I need to make one of these cactus farms because I'm going to need the green dye for the inside glass. And then I have plenty of bone meal for this, and then just flowers for that, but that won't be many. So I'm gonna get back to the server, collect some more resources, and then I'll see you guys once I've done a little bit more work. Okay, gathering resources takes a lot longer than you would think, but I've got plenty of andesite, plenty of diorite, some redstone for the dispensing of the water buckets, the dirt, some slabs for the redstone as well, and then a bunch of glass. I also have more over here in case I need it, but when you turn them into panes you get a lot of them, and most of it's panes, so that should be enough. I'm gonna build one, I think, and then just make sure everything goes well, and then I'll see you guys when I start on the next one to show you a little bit of how I'm doing it, and the redstone that is underneath doing all of the magic. So I will see you guys once I've got one tower in place. So I've basically finished one of the towers. All I need to do now is put the little symbol of which vegetable it will be. This one will probably be the carrot, but it doesn't really matter. If we go down below though, we can look at the redstone. You just press this button, the water comes out long enough to put all of the crops into the drop hole, which I'll then put hoppers under and it'll take it out. But what this does basically is you press the button, turns the redstone on, you get a pulse through here, there's a piston under there so it pushes it up, and then you just get a short pulse that comes through. The initial push will send one pulse to the dispensers, putting out the water, and then once this one comes all the way down the repeater line, it will then go in again, giving it the second pulse, which turns it off, retracting the water, and then we get it back to normal. And you can go through and replant everything. I still have to cultivate, I guess you'd call it, all of the dirt so that you can actually plant them, but I'll do that later. But now I am working on the other one. I got the land all flattened out so that I can start building, and I put it at the same level that one's at so that from a distance they both look like they're at the same height level. So this will be where the door is, which means that the perimeter is right here. So I'll dig that out real quick, make sure I do the right amount. Should be 7 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get rid of this sand. Then we should be good. Throw some dirt back in here. And then if we want to mirror that, then that will be the water drop. And Spencer's will go there. So basically all I'm doing is building up that and that. This is where the ladders are going. And then 2 high on all sides, throw in the glass. Yeah, right there. That'll be the doorway that I can keep open just so that the water doesn't flow there. That'll hold the water on the next level in place. Then we throw in the rest of those, put down a torch to give it enough light. Then throw in another ring of the polished andesite. Once that's in, we can fill in the dirt and we are ready for another level. Each of these will have 8 levels, and I did a couple tests and it's about a stack of potatoes or carrots for each level, which will be a decent amount. So that'll be about 8 stacks per harvest. So this is the basic repetition of building for each layer. So I'm gonna sleep so that I don't get mobs around blowing stuff up. Finish up this tower and then put the little symbols on each of them. Dang it, can't sleep because another person's on. But I'll be right back once this tower is built and the redstone's in. And then I'll probably have the symbols of the carrot and potato on each of them and the droppers in place, so I'll be right back with you guys. Look at this view. Those towers look really cool at nighttime with the white and the green, the kind of contrast there. I like the little symbols. They're like not super there, they're see-through, which I kind of like because it doesn't take away from the build that much and it helps you know what's what. So those were a huge project. They took a lot longer than I expected and quite a few more resources. I had to go back down in the mine to get a lot more diorite and back to the desert to get a lot more sand for the glass. But it is all done now and it looks really cool, so I am happy about that. And I am gonna do one more thing for this episode, so I'll see you guys in a bit and you'll see what I am about to do. Look what we have here. A book called Quest. So, it is a response to the mail that I received earlier this episode, and it reads, "Bagger, this is a fantastic discovery. I believe what your father has told you and would be honored to assist you on this quest, along with all else who come. I believe that with a couple more weapons and preparation we will be ready. Our community has grown strong very fast and are ready to take on whatever comes our way." So, I will deliver this to our good friend Bagger, and hopefully him and a couple other guys on the server will be able to take on this dragon, because that will be great. We can make an Enderman farm, get those pearls, make traveling a little easier. Maybe we can find a mesa biome or an ice biome to get those more rare items. But that is all I have for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. If you really liked it, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more of this. And please give a comment of something that maybe I could do better, or maybe something else you'd like to see. So I'll see you guys next time.